Greetings, guardians of aesthetics and higher harmony. You are the ones who weave the fabric of reality from the threads of beauty and justice. You are living tuning forks, sensing any falsehood a mile away. But I know the price you pay for this external impeccability. Within you, behind the facade of icy calm, a hurricane has been raging for the past few months. You've been living in a state of perpetual freeze. Your life resembled a train station waiting room where all flights had been canceled. You sat on mental suitcases, afraid to unpack because you didn't know where your true place was. This feeling of homelessness isn't necessarily related to the lack of an apartment. It's a lack of foundation. You felt like the ground was slipping from under your feet, that all agreements were shaky, and people were unreliable. Physically, this condition affects your core compass, your lower back and kidneys. You feel a constant chill in your back, as if you were standing in a draft of fate. This is the psychosomatic manifestation of a loss of support. You've exhausted yourself with endless weighing. Your mind is a scale that just won't stop. What if I'm wrong? What if there's a better option? This internal dialogue has become torture. You're tired of being diplomats, smoothing over rough edges. You don't want to compromise. You want concrete. You need a wall to lean against and breathe. You need a guarantee. And now, the celestial chancellery has heard your silent cry. The astrological architecture of this moment is changing dramatically. Your ruler, beautiful Venus, enters a harsh but saving aspect with Saturn, the planet of form, stone, and time. This is the aspect of crystallization. The chaos in which you've been floating instantly solidifies. The fog clears, revealing the precise geometry of your future. What's been hanging in the air for months, questions of housing, relocation, registration, citizenship, or the official status of a relationship, is now marked as fulfilled. The universe stops playing hide and seek with you. She hands you the keys. In the coming hours, a foundation event will enter your field. This will be news or a document that will put a decisive end to a period of uncertainty. You will finally find your dominant, a place of power, a home, or a person who will become your fortress. But here lies the main trap of your intellect. Libras are masters of doubt. When fate hands you this golden foundation brick, your first reaction will be distrust. You will start looking for cracks. You will start thinking, everything is too smooth. What's the catch? Maybe I should look further. Stop. This is mental poison. Now Venus and Saturn demand from you a categoricalness uncharacteristic of your sign. Forbid the scales to sway. If an offer comes, take it. If a door opens, enter. Don't stand on the threshold. Any hesitation now will be interpreted by the universe as ingratitude, and the door will slam shut, perhaps forever. A miracle doesn't tolerate the subjunctive mood. Breathe out. You're home. Let's break down the mechanics of this long-awaited event. How exactly will the miracle walk through your door? Libras are accustomed to drama, complex multi-move maneuvers, and dancing around the edges. But now Saturn is freezing unnecessary movements. The event will unfold with a frightening, almost unnatural simplicity. It will resemble a perfect geometric shape. No unnecessary angles, no ambiguity. Everything will be transparent, like a pure diamond. The physics of the process are as follows. You will receive an offer or a piece of paper that completes your vision. Since Libra is a paired sign, the messenger will almost certainly be another person. This isn't the kind of luck found on the road. This is luck delivered in an envelope. Your partner, business or marriage, realtor, lawyer, or official will utter a phrase that will become the foundation of your new life. I have the keys. The documents are signed. I've decided we're moving. I'm proposing to you. At this moment, you won't feel euphoria, but a strange, deep calm. It's as if a huge, heavy backpack you've been carrying for years has suddenly fallen from your shoulders. Gravity will no longer press on your spine. The psychological barrier you need to break is the habit of asking for advice. Libras are terrified of taking sole responsibility. Standing before the open door to a new life, you'll instinctively want to take out your phone and conduct a social survey. Call your mom, a friend, an astrologer. Ask for their opinion in chat room. Forbidden. This time it's taboo. The aspect to Saturn demands maturity from you. If you start dissipating the energy of the decision by discussing it with others, you'll ruin the moment. Advisors, even with the best of intentions, will sow seeds of doubt. They'll say, "Are you sure? Isn't it too expensive? What if it doesn't work out?" And these other people's fears, like weeds, will instantly choke your seedling of success. The moment you receive news, you must become a thing within itself. Keep this secret within for at least 24 hours. Live this decision with your skin, not your tongue. Instructions for interacting with matter. Pay attention to aesthetics. Venus, your patroness, does not bestow gifts in dirty packaging. A true offer, a true home, or a true person will be beautiful. If you look at an apartment and it has a bad aura but is profitable, it's a trap. If you look at a contract and it's written with errors, it's a trap. Your main detector now is a sense of beauty. Truth for Libra is always symmetrical and harmonious. If something jars, evokes disgust, or discomfort, refuse. Your body reacts to lies with aesthetic rejection. But if you enter a space and feel your shoulders straighten and your breathing deepen, sign without looking. Also, be prepared for a background check. As soon as a happy future looms before you, a ghost from the past is sure to appear on the doorstep. An ex-partner, an old problem, or a long-forgotten debt. This is a classic Saturn test. It asks, are you really ready to move on, or are you still clinging to that old junk? This ghost will try to confuse you, evoking guilt or pity. Your reaction should be cool and polite, like the British Queen. Don't engage in emotional dialogue. Close the door. If you turn around now, you'll turn into a pillar of salt. You don't have time to bow to the past. The future awaits you. Pay special attention to signatures and seals. Libra rules agreements. Now, every word must be put down on paper. No, shake hands and go our separate ways. Saturn trusts only ink. If you're offered something verbally, demand a contract. If it's a relationship, demand status. If it's a home, demand ownership. The time for castles in the air and verbal promises is over. You are entering the age of matter. Paper, seal, signature. This is the sacred trinity of your success in the coming days. These tedious bureaucratic procedures are now the highest form of magic, protecting your interests for decades to come. We are moving on to the most subtle tuning of your consciousness, a stage I call aesthetic calibration. Receiving a miracle is only half the battle. The second, and much more difficult, task for Libra is to embrace it, accept it, and not destroy it with your own insecurities. Your main psychological problem now is imposter syndrome in your own life. As soon as Venus begins showering you with gifts, your inner critic will raise its head and ask, "But why? Why me? Isn't this too much?" You will begin to look back at those who are worse off and feel irrational guilt for your happiness. This is forbidden. You must understand the cruel but fair nature of Saturn. It does not give advances. If you receive a reward, it means you have worked off your karma. You have paid this bill with your sleepless nights, your doubts, and your pain over the past years. This is not a gift, it is a salary, a reward that you deserve. If you start to feel ashamed of your success, if you try to play it cool or downplay your joy to avoid angering others, Saturn will consider this a reneging on a contract. He'll take everything back and issue a fine. Embrace the luxury of the moment with a straight spine. You are the aristocrats of the zodiac. Living in beauty is the norm for you. Stop apologizing for the fact that your life is getting better. Practice clearing the space. Before new furniture, metaphorical or real, enters your home, you must make room for it. A law of physics, two objects cannot occupy the same space at the same time. New energy will not enter a cluttered apartment. Right now, before the denouement, conduct a ritual inventory. Libras are very attached to things with a history, to cute trinkets. But now you must become ruthless. Anything with chips, cracks, or stains in the trash. A cracked cup represents a gap in your financial flow. An old carpet you hate but feel bad about throwing away is an anchor holding you in poverty. Clear out the corners. Wash the windows. Venus must see that you're awaiting her visit. A clean home is an invitation for a pure miracle, working with the vibration of dignity. In the coming days, you'll be interacting with people who determine your future, lawyers, salespeople, partners. You should look as if you've already won. Libra judges by their clothes. This is your access code. Don't dare go to an important meeting wearing something that's comfortable but looks dull. Dress like someone with millions in their account, even if their pockets are empty right now. This isn't about showboating. It's about vibrational attunement. Expensive fabric, neatness, and fragrance are signals from the universe. I belong. I belong to the cast of the successful. The world reads your self-presentation and adapts reality to it. If you look like a beggar, you'll be given a handout. If you look like an owner, you'll be handed the keys. The danger of compromise. At the last moment, just before the finish, Saturn will test your mettle. You might be offered something almost exactly what you wanted, but worse/cheaper/simpler. They'll say, "Why do you need this palace? Take this shack, you'll save money." Or in a relationship, "Why do you need this complicated prince? Here's a convenient neighbor." Your first reaction is to agree, so as not to strain your space. Never say a firm no. Now is a time for maximalism. You deserve better. If you settle for a surrogate, you'll be stuck in it for 29 years, Saturn cycle. Demand complete fulfillment of your dreams. Bargain. Insist. Your compliance is not a virtue right now, but a weakness. Physical awareness of the moment. Pay attention to your body balance. Libras often tip onto one leg when standing. This is a sign of a loss of internal axis. During these days, ensure your body weight is distributed evenly on both feet. This simple action sends a powerful signal to the brain. I am stable. I am balanced. I cannot be knocked down. When sitting, do not cross your legs. Allow the energy to flow freely from the earth to your pelvis. Your body is a vessel for receiving blessings. Hold this vessel steady so as not to spill a drop of the golden energy already pouring down upon you from the heavens. We've reached the final point in the architectural plan of your destiny. The blueprints have been approved, the foundation has been poured, the walls have been erected. Now comes the most important part, taking possession. You Libra are accustomed to being observers, art connoisseurs, guests at other people's balls. But this transit of Saturn and Venus changes your role radically. You're no longer a guest. You're the host. You are the owner. You are the one who sets the rules, not the one who conforms to them. This is a quantum leap from being involved to being the source. Realize the magnitude of this moment. The universe didn't just give you square footage, a stamp in your passport, or a position. It has allocated you sovereign territory, a place where your will is law. This requires a shift in posture. You must enter this new reality not with the timid smile of a petitioner afraid to trample the hallway, but with the confident stride of a monarch returning to his ancestral castle after a long exile. The walls should tremble with the certainty of your tread. The space should feel your gravity. Ritual, golden threshold. This ritual is necessary to establish ownership on a mental level. Libra is an air sign, and you often lack grounding. This act will transform your ethereal dream into solid matter. 1. Preparing the artifact. You will need a key. This can be a real key to your new apartment, if you already have one, a key to your current home, or an old, beautiful vintage key that you buy or find. This is a symbol of access. Take it and wash it thoroughly or rub it with salt. You must cleanse it of old energy of expectation and anxiety. Make it a sterile conduit for your will. 2. The entry point. Stand before the front door of your current or new home. The threshold is the sacred boundary between worlds, between external chaos and inner space. Stand up straight, feet shoulder-width apart. Take the key in both hands, a symbol of balance. Press it to the center of your chest, to your heart chakra. Close your eyes. 3. The act of appropriation. Visualize a golden glow spreading from the key in your chest, filling the entire space around you, permeating the walls, floor, and ceiling. Say out loud. Your voice should be low and firm. Without trembling, chaos is over. Order has arrived. I close the door to the past. I open the door to my temple. Here lies my law. Then, touch the door frame with the key or insert it into the lock. This is the physical seal. Now that the ritual is complete, remember the main rule for the next 48 hours. No complaints. At all. Even about the little things. Even if a nail breaks or it starts raining. You are in a honeymoon with the egregore of good fortune. Any whining, any discontent from Libra will now be perceived by the universe as the whims of an ungrateful child who is given too much. Saturn hates whiners. If you start complaining about details, it can withdraw the greatest gift. Smile. Convey absolute contentment. Even if something goes wrong, pretend it's part of your master plan. Play the role of a completely happy person. and the mask will grow onto your face, becoming your new essence. And lastly, look in the mirror. Carefully. You see there a person who has survived an era of change. A person who has not broken under the pressure of uncertainty. You have preserved your face, your aesthetic, your soul. You have earned this peace. You have earned this stability. Don't let anyone, do you hear me? Don't let anyone make you feel guilty for being so well now. Your well-being isn't an accident. It's the result of your karmic work. Accept it with dignity. To finally seal this agreement, to drive the golden nail into this foundation, I ask you to take your first material action in the new reality. Scroll down to the comment section. Leave the words there that will become your motto. Write them as if you were signing a deed for your own life. Let the universe document your agreement to accept this gift. Inauguration code phrase. I accept the keys. I find a home.